What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strike Up Beer, quick beer reviews with your pals Alan, Rapid Dave, and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan. How's it going, buddy?
Man, it's getting better.
It's getting a lot. Some technical difficulties. Tonight's stream is powered by StreamYard and the Duck. As you can see there, our normal service we use, apparently only one person can use it at a time. I don't know, man. But we're going to be drinking False Idol today. Tyger Tyger. This is, as Rapid Dave has complained about for the last 20 minutes, this is a 10 percenter, which is a lie. It's a 10.5 percenter. It's a New England triple IPA, double dry hopped with super Sauvin, Idaho 7, estate grown Comet, and Nectaron
Sounds
hops.
awesome.
10.5% alcohol by volume. Average score of 4.15 out of 5 on Untapped, out of 357 ratings.
Oh, buddy, this is gonna blow your freaking mind. I was actually looking up some of the hops, and so that Super Sauvin, it's experimental 2023, pink grapefruit, white grape, and nectarine. Idaho 7 is going to be tropical fruit, citrus, piney notes. It could be like apricot, orange, red grapefruit, and papaya.
Okay.
And then that Comet hop thing, it says it's state grown, so I don't know if it's the same, but I don't know. It's too much stuff kind of going on here. I don't know, man. I asked for like a profile or whatever, and it's a mix of British Sunshine hops and American Wild hops. And it's grown exclusively at Willamette Valley, and it has more of a well-rounded flavor and whatnot. But the Nectaron, as you said, it's going to be intense tropical fruit flavors, including like passion fruit, peach, and grapefruit. So it's going to be a lot of just kick you in the teeth, juicy goodness. Yeah.
Cheers, mazel mazel, good things.
Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah. So I thought it smelled like amazing. Like this thing where'd Alan go? He left. Right back down to business. Alan left or I left. It's one of the two. Gee whiz.
But it just like kicked me out. That was
I
weird.
know. It was so powerful. You're like, what?
That's crazy.
Oh
man.
So this beer is super juicy, super fruity. Yeah, it shot up the glass. But yeah, it's not saying like overly carbonated, but it's got a lot of fluff, and it's like paper white.
Oh yeah, but there's just so many flavors, and the flavor, and it just sticks in your gullet for a while after you've taken a drink. Like it kind of makes your mouth water a little bit. Like I'm digging this. Like this is
don't dump it all the way in. Did you already dump it? You're gonna have you'll have a floater or two in there.
Then that will go over there.
Yeah. I was slowing down to check it out. So beer package in North Richland Hills, Texas, 7924 Maplewood Avenue, North Richland Hills, Texas. You can check them out at False Idol Brewing. I know they're on Facebook and Instagram, and I think they're on the X as well. Or you can check them out at falseidolbrew.com. Love that place. You've been there. It's down the street from your house. We love going there. It's a really cool vibe. And then, like, say around this time of the year, maybe last month, open those bay doors, let that breeze in. Yeah. Oh, that's a good Friday night right there.
Oh yeah, it is. And they've just got a lot of tasty beers. Brandon, the head brewer out there, does a phenomenal job. I pretty much love everything that I've had from there. I'm trying to think of something that I've had that I didn't really care for, and I can't.
I mean, you heard me going down the list of all the different beers that they have out there. Like it was like crazy. I had no idea. It seems like it's got more extensive over time, and I haven't been there in a couple weeks. But even when I was there last time, it was probably like 20 on tap. From what I just looked at, I don't know about on top, but they got beers for sale. They do beer to go and things like that. And holy moly, I couldn't believe the extent of that. And I saw some energy. I doubt it's energy drinks. It can't be an energy beer, but I'm not ruling anything out at this point. It sounds like I got to make a trip down there this weekend, see what's going on.
Or I might have to make a trip down there here in the next 5 minutes when we're done here and go see what the hell's going on.
I mean,
just walk in and just walk up to the restaurant and be like, hey, so what's your guys' deal?
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
I mean, I'm not totally against not going live and just going to a brewery, so I'm just saying, but I could be out that way in no time at all. Hey, I got the microphones, baby. We just put the phone up there and chill. You know what I mean? Chill on the
Right.
deck somewhere. But yeah, really cool place. And it used to be part of the the triangle or whatever. There was um you had Brutal out there. I always forget the
Full
name of
Sail
the
and Turning Point.
Turning Point. Well, now you got the other one out there now that's
Seaworth has replaced Brutal.
mhm,
A little bit for it makes the triangle a little bit bigger,
mhm,
right? Probably more of a triangle now, to be
yeah,
honest with you. Um, but
yeah,
yeah, it's False Idol's been there. They started during the pandemic.
mhm.
Uh, and I still remember our first time we went there. Like they weren't abiding by any pandemic rules whatsoever.
That made me like him even more.
There was no social distancing. Nobody was wearing masks.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
it was butt the nut when they first opened up.
Yeah.
And we're like, I remember I was walking in there like, hey, how are you guys open? Because like at that point in time, you had to have X number of food versus alcohol sales.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we just opened up, so there's no percentage yet. So
Doesn't exist.
right
Yeah. And I think
now,
there was a place I did like and they're like, yeah, to get around, I think we're just giving away a bag of chips, selling a bag of chips for $5, and then you get a,
uh,
or was that another place?
Turning Point sold you the cup, and
Ah,
you got
yeah,
beer
yeah.
for free.
I
So
like
yeah,
all this stuff, and during that time, I remember you had some people, like even our friends, were just like, don't go here. They're not requiring masks. They don't make you put them on, all this kind of stuff. It's like, dude, just take it easy.
right.
How about just whatever? And then I remember causing a semi stir at one brewery. And they're like, well, can you? I walked up and was like, hey, can I get this? And he's like, yeah, actually, can you put your mask on real quick? We're still standing 3 feet from each other. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, sure. And I put it on. I go, is that better?
And he said, yes, thank you.
Yeah. I was just like, okay, now can I have my beer now? Because I'm
Can
out
I
here
have
trying
my beer now?
to. What's that guy? He's like, I'm out here trying to help you. I'm trying to help your show.
Just trying to give you some money, uh,
God. But
but you don't
anyway,
want my money apparently. So, oh, and now Rapid Day's been kicked out. This is amazing. So we're using StreamYard, which we haven't used in years, or not years, it hasn't been years. It's been a while. Um, but we don't have a subscription. It's the free.
what
And
a disaster.
apparently, dude, I was just talking. I was just like, so we're using StreamYard. We haven't used in years. I said, well, it hasn't been years. It's been months, but we're using the free. And apparently, in the free, they just kick you out every once in a while. They're just like, hey, get get the fuck out of here.
It Oh my god. Yeah. I'm telling you. I flipped mine over to because I know that it takes a lot to run StreamYard and Restream in Chrome. Like you know, I never really had problems with the computer for a long time. And then like there's nothing on this thing. I don't use it for anything other than uploading videos and stuff like that. And like it'll say like, oh, your connection is fairly poor. It's unstable. I'm like, it's plugged into the router. And I actually just ran a test because I'm sitting here. And I ran a test and it's on the slow side. It's 100 megs up and 100 megs down. I go, I think we can get this done. I think we can get there.
We can make it. We can
Oh
make it.
my god. 2 kickouts already on the free version. They don't want you to have free. They want you to pay.
They don't want nothing.
We're just waiting for our buddy to stop his show so we can move on and enjoy
Right.
our lives. This is the most wheels. This isn't the most wheels off beer review
No,
you've ever done. I'm not going to say that, but it's pretty. It's
I
getting
mean,
unstable.
we've had some that we've recorded that we've never aired. We just looked at it the next day and was like, we weren't using words. Delete.
Man, so I went to Costco. This isn't beer related. I'm just going to tell you a story. I went to Costco today, and I was like, hey, let me go see what they got. They had a big giant jug of Weller, reserve, and then they had Buffalo Trace out, and then they had Traveler. It's a new thing for uh, Buffalo Trace. And so I was like, oh my God. It's like, all right, let me see how much this is. And the big jug was $60. And then, and that would like normally be like 100, 120 bucks. The Buffalo Trace is like 25. That normally be 30, 35, 60 on the other market, and whatnot. I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, I'm walking out of there and Liz is like, are you drinking whiskey? And I go, I don't plan on it, but I can't foresee the future. And that night when we did that show, she's like, the second half, and even old school's like, can I get a copy of the second half of that show, the last hour and a half? I go, no, you cannot. It's like, because all our heads, we were all kind of like over here or leaning back, and you could not understand a word was said. It's still out. It's on. I have the video. It's on YouTube. It's just blocked.
Yeah.
So it's there. Anyways, so back to this beer. Look at it dressing down the cup, Alan. Your favorite thing.
I just love
Oh,
it.
buddy.
I don't know what it is that that I like about that, but it just I don't know. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside is what it does. When you
Nice.
got a beer that just kind of dresses down the glass, it just
Yeah.
lets you know that hey, we got some stuff here for you. You
So
know?
as I
Oh,
was mentioning,
yeah, you got some. See,
I talk.
I didn't pour all the way,
Yeah.
so I am absent the floaters.
I talk about this on other live streams and things like that, and it's like if you don't mind, then it doesn't bother you. But if not, you give up just a couple ounces, or not even probably about 1 ounce of your beer. And if it small breweries and things like that, they filter out most of these people. They filter out stuff like that. But if you drink unfiltered beer, you'll have stuff floating around. But if it's filtered, it'll you might have some chub in there or some floaters or something like that, and it accumulates at the bottom. So when you tip the can all the way down and give it a hard pour, that can eventually disturb it, and it'll come out towards the end. But you can get pretty much the whole beer out of here
Yeah,
without
and
getting it in
and
your
let's
beer.
just be honest, we've all drank those floaters before,
Yeah.
right? Like
Scott Knowles said, "Hey, it's
yeah,
just little there's just your little friends floating around in there. It's
little
okay."
extra flavor for you is what it is.
Hmm.
Um, give you a little something to chew on at the end of your beer. Nothing wrong with that.
God,
Nothing wrong with that at all.
for a 10.5% of this thing is too smooth. It's
It
too smooth. It's too juicy. It's too flavorful. It's
there's so much flavor in it. It's like the first sip, it's almost overwhelming how much flavor that you have
mhm,
with that first drink. You're just like, "Whoa, where did all that come from?" Right? But then as you take your second, your third, your fourth sip, you're like, "Okay, all right. I now know what I'm getting from it, so it's not shocking me. It's not surprising me."
yeah.
Uh, but I really, really enjoy this beer. I'm at a 4.25 on this one. Like,
Did you already
it's
mention this? It's a 4 it's, average score of 4.15 out of 357 ratings on Untapped.
it
Okay, so there you go.
at the beginning of the review.
4.25.
A 4.25. It's it's got everything. It's got that little extra that I like at the end of my IPAs,
Mhm.
that a lot of breweries have kind of gone away with. Like, I'm sick and tired of drinking smooth IPAs where you don't know you're drinking an IPA. I want that IPA where it's got that little extra kick at the end of it, a little bit of just that pow. This has got that, packed with flavor, delicious. Not only is it good, but it's good for you.
Yeah. How many different hop varieties? Are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4
Or
different hop varieties. It's a triple IPA. This thing should be knocking your socks off. But instead, it's just so flavored, so juicy and just crushable, which
yeah.
gets you in trouble. It's a 10
Oh
percenter,
yeah.
10.5%.
10
So
and a
it's
half. Come on.
10.5, yeah.
Give it the respect it deserves.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this off.
Yeah. For me, I'll give it a 4. Like this beer. I like the can art as well. It's very cool. We were trying to look it up, Tiger Tiger, and it led me back to a poem,
William
I believe.
William Blake poem.
Yeah, William Blake poem called "The Tiger," and I was like, okay, well, that's cool if that's what it is. I couldn't tell. I don't know. I don't know the poem or anything like that. So, but I like the can art. Big fan, and it tastes
And
good.
just in case you were curious, the poem explores the nature of creation and questions the divine will, specifically pondering the creation of the fierce and powerful tiger.
Ooh, there
So
you go.
if you're into that kind of stuff, check it out.
I
And
love
if
my
you're into
creation.
great tasting beers, go get you some of this because it will knock your socks off, Wang, and that's a good thing.
Big thumbs up for me.
Oh yeah, go and get you some. Have you guys had Tiger Tiger yet? Let us know. Let us know what you think. If you haven't, stop what you're doing right now. You can do this because you don't want a chance not getting it. So go to internet.com and go to False Idol, and you can order it on their website and go and pick it up. So when you get to the brewery, your order's ready for you. You just walk up and go, "Hey, I got an order for Steve," and they'll be like, "Here you go, Steve." And you're like, "Thank you very much, Sally." And then you walk out with your beer, lickety split,
Steve,
so you can get home and put it in your gullet.
I think I'm going to try to go out there for bike night next week. I think
Oh,
they're part of bike night nowadays.
over at
So
Maverick.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we'll get
Okay,
back
we'll
on
find
that.
out.
We'll talk about that. Yeah. There you
Tune
go.
in next week to find out. Ka-chow. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.